All right, Leo, welcome to May. This is your reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see where we go with this reading. Thank you for all of your kind comments and suggestions about classes that you might want to take on my channel. I am currently offering the spiritual business class that starts in late April. So if you're watching this after that, you might want to reach out to us and ask us about that class, which is really about stepping into your gifts and creating some independence for yourself as a spiritual entrepreneur. Also, the wisdom of the tarot. If you want to learn tarot from me, there's a link in the description box below. All of those links always in the description box below. All right, let's see where we go. Feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. So use your intuition. What resonates for you as you and what resonates for you as other people, okay? All right. Stag, spirit, leadership. Dragonfly, spirit, change. Been getting that a lot. An ancient oak, spirit, strength. Now, this is your card. Strength is your card in the tarot. It is, leadership is about Aries energy. Dragonfly, spirit, change is really Scorpio energy, okay? So, Leo, you might be having some of those experiences, things that push you into a leadership role, or there might be change happening in your life right now, and it feels like a little bit big. Okay, it feels a little bit big, and you're going to need leadership and strength, Aries and Leo energy to really move through it, okay, to really take advantage of the opportunity. Change is an advantage. Change is an opportunity, right? Change is an opportunity. All right, underneath is the Taurus energy of Hierophant, very traditional. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. We have the Judgment card. Wow, Ace of Cups. Okay, and Wheel of Fortune. This is a destined, fated moment. All right, that's going on. This is something you may not be seeing yet. I feel like you're moving into a new beginning, maybe a new relationship, a new chance for love and commitment coming in for Leo. That's really nice. I don't really think you're seeing this yet. Let's see what happens here. Knight of Wands. Excuse me. Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Wands, the Moon, Seven of Swords. Okay, I see. Nine of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Chariot. This is about a pattern you're moving away from, okay? Some of you want a real, stable, solid, loving partnership. You're wanting the love relationship in your life to be a committed one. You're wanting this, and this is on your path, okay? This definitely is on your path. I feel like in the next 7 days, okay, in the early part of May, you could be offered a couple of choices of partners, maybe 2 different partners. There's a Virgo energy and a Sag energy. They don't have to be that sun sign, but there's definitely... what's missing here is water. So we have this Knight of Cups. Like, I'm really wanting a Knight of Cups. I'm wanting someone who's romantic and that wants commitment and everything. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's like, just rolling through. This is going to be something that, a relationship that doesn't stick around. There's the Knight of Pentacles, somebody who is either tied to their work. They might be somebody who has a lot of, focus on their work in their life. They could be a little bit boring to you, or they could show up as like, wow, boring is good. I've had such a crazy couple of years with relationships that boring is good. And I just feel like that's not really what you're asking the universe for. It's like out of alignment. You're getting these 2, Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, but you're asking for the Knight of Cups. Wanting something long-term, wanting something stable. This is really, what's being asked. What's in the vibration that's screwing with this, that's not allowing you to have the person or the love of your life come into your life, is fear. There's a fear of lying, cheating, behind the back. There's probably been a big pattern of this in your life, and it's stuck in your vibration. Meaning, when you're asking the universe for love, you're getting the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Pentacles. You're getting different people. And I feel like the Knight of Wands is an avoidant person. They run away from commitment and all of that. And so there's still something in you about healing that for yourself. Some of you have, some of you are really attracted to unavailable people. Some of you get this person, this Knight of Pentacles coming across your path, and you're not really attracted to them, or you're not really like, wow, this is a person I really want to spend a lot of time with. You're basically saying, yeah, that person might love me more than I love them, and that's a safe place to be. When the other person is really, in that space of like, oh, I would do anything to be with you. It can kind of feel really good, really heady and all of that. But I also feel like this person is coming across as very diligent and somebody you can rely upon. And so you may think that these are the only choices that you get, that you're not really allowed to have a love partner. Okay. You're not really, but I think having, going back to this, we're changing this pattern. Woo. We're changing this pattern of unavailable partners, and it's going to take leadership on your part. And it's going to take courage and strength on your part to really say no to things and understand what it is that you're really asking for. What do I want in my life? Who do I want in my life? How do I want to feel with this person? I want to feel adored. I want to feel cherished. I want to feel stable. I want to feel giggly and having fun. All, maybe 20 different things that you want to feel in this relationship. Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles are not offering that. There may be one or two things that they're offering that are on that list, but I'm an 80%er. I want 80% of that list. 20%, okay, we've got differences about this. We've got this kind of stuff. As long as they're not deal breakers, there's things we can work on. But 80% is pretty good in a relationship, that you're getting 80% of what you want. Some of you are 100%ers, and that may have caused some loneliness over time. That's like, can anybody be 100% of what I want? And that may be the shift too. It may be that you're settling too much. Maybe 70, 80% is too much settling for you. And so it's kind of like, no, you know what? I'm really going to manifest what I want. And I'm going to also look at the people through the lens of, is this my person? Is this somebody that I can live with for the rest of my life? Is this somebody that I can love? Love is a choice, okay? It really is. I know you don't think it is. Some of you don't think it is, but it is a choice. You can choose not to go in a certain direction. Now, does that mean you don't love that person or something like that? Well, you may have feelings for this person, but love is a verb. Love is an action. And if you're putting in the action of going toward a relationship that is stable and solid and fun and joyful and expansive and inspirational and, that gives you a lot more to work with. It gives you a lot more expansive vibration around who you're attracting. Because of this fear, this Moon card and the Seven of Swords, maybe you've been cheated on in the past. Maybe you've been dealing with narcissists. Maybe you've been dealing with, toxic people in general. And so you're like, you know what? Like, I don't think there's a way that I can have everything I want. And so I'm going to settle for not just a little less, a lot less. It's important to know your deal breakers. It's important to know your boundaries, your values, and making decisions based on your values. What do you value? It's important that the other person shares those values. Sometimes we connect with people who are very, very different from us, maybe in terms of our race or our, our outlook on life or political direction in life or whatever it is. But there's some core values that really are the same. And it's just how we're expressing it or how we expect it to look in the world might be a little different, but our core values are the same. And I feel like that's the thing to look at is, are my core values in alignment? Does this person push back on something that I feel strongly about? And are they doing that? What are their reasons for doing that? Like, what is their value? What are they showing you that are their values? So I think there's something here about seeking out a new long-term relationship and kind of deciding that for yourself, like going through your values, going through the deal breakers, going through things, and don't just jump at the first thing or the first person that shows up. It's not about that, right? It's about waiting and manifesting from a place of love, compassion, higher vibration, so that you can move forward. Now, some of you may be really enthralled with a certain kind of person that's very exciting, the Knight of Wands. Or you're like, hey, this person is super stable, the Knight of Pentacles, very reliable. You know, this person is somebody I can count on. And let's not just look at it through that pinhole. Like, let's open it up and really see. Because, you know, maybe these people are friends. Doesn't mean like, oh, get out of my life because you're not like 90% of what I want or 100%, just go away. Some people might go away. But I think this is like, number one, take a look at, are you making a fear-based choice? Are you looking through the lens of fear and saying, yep, that's what I want, because it either doesn't challenge me enough, because I am afraid of being challenged, or I'm afraid of being alone at Christmas, so I'm going to go out, I'm going to date a married man, like those kinds of things. What are the fears that are driving your choices? It's time to reassess. It's time to like we're in Mercury retrograde until middle of May. So it's time to reassess, to take another look at what is driving our choices around our romantic relationships. And we get this nice chariot about moving forward. So you could be looking at a fire sign or an earth sign, and you're really, a water sign might be the right one. A water sign might be the right person. I'm just making a generalization here, but Death, there's Scorpio. Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands. Oh, I got two here. Okay, Four of Cups, Three of Cups, and the King of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with partners who are domineering, narcissistic, toxic in some way. I feel like this May gives you a chance to overcome this, overcoming old patterns that will help you now move away from stagnation, move away from friend zoning, and toward the person who is for you. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. All right. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. If this is for you, I'm going to put a link in the description box. You hit that more word and whoop, opens it up, opens up the description box, and the link to the extended of this video is in there. I will take a closer look at that and we'll see where we go. All right, Leo, see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.